Namaste. Welcome everyone. So today we're going to talk about yoga therapy and diabetes. We love sweet people. We love people who talk sweetly. We love sweet conversation. But sweet is something we don't want inside our bloodstream, inside our the body. So today we are talking about diabetes. Diabetes is a disease. It is related to pancreas, where the body produces too much sugar in blood. So when there's too much sugar in the blood, that is a condition of diabetes. And it relates to this organ called pancreas. So pancreas is a long, flat gland lying horizontally behind stomach in the back. So it's more towards the back. It produces a hormone called insulin. Now, insulin regulates the sugar level in the blood. So increase in insulin or increase in sugar level for extended period of time, that if it remains untreated, it can damage vessels that supply blood to vital organs. It's also called hyperglycemia. So there is type 1 diabetes, no insulin, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance. So type 2 diabetes is reversible with proper regimentation. It can be controlled with no medications. So more or less, you know that it can be reversible. Now, the organ pancreas that we talked about, that also helps in digestion because it secretes digestive enzymes and other hormones. So today, for this session on yoga therapy and diabetes, there are 3 things that we will keep in mind. Number 1 is spinal and vertebral body manipulation. Because pancreas lies behind the stomach towards the back, any movement that we do that involves spinal or vertebral body manipulation, that helps to massage and stimulate the organ. Number 2 is digestion. Because pancreas is related to digestion also, so we need to improve digestive functioning. So we will do postures, we'll do body work, breath work that relates to digestion. And number 3, which is the most important factor, and that is stress management. So what happens is that when our stress level goes up, the stress hormone called cortisol, that goes up. So when that goes up, blood sugar shoots up. And it shoots up high. So again, we will do a lot of breathing exercises, we'll do the postures to do stress management for relaxing. So relaxation is not just kicking off our legs and feet up in the chair and thinking we are relaxed. If there's too much chatter going on, there is still not relaxation. So relaxation response is actually an internal phenomenon. So basically, it is your body's personal ability to encourage your body to release chemicals that that can make your organs relax. So we will do that. And again, yoga, we think of yoga as for stress release, but that was not the purpose or intention of yoga. Yoga is actually about connecting with yourself. And in that process, there are all these benefits you get. You get health benefits, you get mental benefits, and you learn to relax when you find out, when you're truly connected with yourself. So earlier you saw the 10 asanas that are geared for people who are diabetic or who have that condition called diabetes. And we will go over those, and then towards the end of the session again you will see it, and it will also be uploaded in the YouTube. So all the 10 postures that we talked about and that we will be doing during the session will be up there. All right? So with that, let's begin, and we're going to start with warm up first. So go ahead and stand up and let's do some warm up before we do the 10 postures. So starting with spot walking. So in your own spots, wherever you're standing, so just do a gentle walk, spot walk. So this is step one. Now allow your heels to touch your hips. So you can see that, like allowing your heels towards touching your hips, and move your arms. So swing those arms a little bit higher, more. Feel that in your shoulder joint, also in your pelvic joint as you do this movement. And step three is bring your hands at the waist level. So you can start low, don't keep it too high, you can start low. And then move your legs. So bring your thighs up to your hands. So, and keep your feet slightly at an angle. Don't keep them straight pointing forward. Just keep them at like 45 degrees. And now as you move, see your thighs are touching your hand. Your hands are not moving, your hands are still. So don't move your hands. Keep your hands still, move your thighs, move your legs, yes. Just touching. You can start low, then you can raise the bar and allow your legs to go further up, right? And relax. Step 4 is standing squat. So stand wherever you are. Keep your feet firmly placed on the ground and keep them at an angle. Don't keep them pointing forward. And you're going to just bend your knees and stay there. Feel that pressure on your knees, your thighs, also on your calves. You're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, you're just keeping your body straight. Come back up. So that was a standing squat. Now, spread your legs a little more and we'll do the side bends. Bring your arms to the front, turn to the right, breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your right knee, keep looking straight ahead. And bring your hands to the front, drop them down. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So turn both your hands now to the left, breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your knee. Feel the stretch on your right leg. Feel the pressure on the leg that you are bending, on your knee, your calf. Stay there. Then bring your arms to the front, drop them down, shake it off. And before we start, we always say, remind you of the 3 things. Remember that at no point should you experience pain. If you feel pain, you've gone too far, you need to cut back. And don't take any pain medication before doing yoga session. Number 2 is make sure that you're doing effortless breathing, so you're not huffing and puffing. And number 3 is allow your out breath to be longer than your in breath. So your exhalation is longer than your inhalation. And always do what is comfortable to you. Remember that. Because there are days, you know, when your body just tells you to pull back a little, and so on those days, you just do that. There are days your body is all active, wants to do more, do that. All right? Now we'll do another lateral bend. So turn to the right, hands on the waist, breathe in, and bend your right knee and tilt your head back to look up at the ceiling. Feel that stretch on your left leg, feel the pressure on the right where you're bending, and relax. Face front, turn to the left, breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your left knee and tilt your head back if you don't have cervical problems. If you have any neck issues, then keep looking straight ahead. Whatever is comfortable. And relax. Now we'll do a sliding of our right hand down the right leg and turn to the right. So go ahead, slide your right hand down to the right and bend to the right. Feel that stretch on the left side of your torso. Feel the bend, the pressure on the right where you're bending, and relax. Bring your hand down, shake it off. Left hand down your left leg and raise your right arm up and slowly bend to the other side. And stay there and relax. and shake it off. Catch your breath. Now we'll do forward bend. Remember, if you have severe back problems, do not do forward bend. And if you have hernia, do not do any back bends. So breathe in, both hands up, and as you breathe out, bend down to reach the ground if you can, and then slowly come back up and relax. Very good. Now we'll do the chest opening pose. Bring both your arms to the front and open your arms wide. Push your chest forward and tilt your head back. You are ready to embrace the world virtually, let's say, at this time, and relax. Bring your arms to the front and drop them down. Shake it off. All right, now we'll do crisscross. So with your right hand, reach for the left foot. Then you come back with your left hand, reach for the right foot. Again, if your hand don't reach your foot, just they reach your, your knee, you remain there. So if they go like this, stay there. Whatever is comfortable, right? Last round. And relax. Very good. So next we will do the jumping jacks, low impact. So spread your legs and arms, bring your legs and hands together. Arms at the shoulder level, bring your legs together. So shoulder up, shoulder down, shoulder up, shoulder down. Last round. And relax. And now just swing your arms side to side. Now this is a spinal twist. You're twisting your torso, you can feel it in your abdomen and your lower back. Let go of any tightness from your arms and shake it off. And let's do our laughter yoga. We need to do some laughter always. So let's have that hearty laugh. We start with a fake laugh, but soon it becomes real. So what we'll do, we'll do it 2 times. So we'll bend down, throw our arms up, and just have a hearty laugh. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. Bend down, and one more time. Great job. Very good. So now that the body is a little bit warmed up, we are relaxed more mentally, we are ready to do these postures that are geared for our diabetes. And we will start with the swaying palm tree asana, that is called Tadasana, but it is a modified version of Tadasana. Remember, today we are focusing on massaging pancreas, which lies towards the back, behind the stomach. So any posture that involves spinal twist or vertebral twist is what we are going to do. So keeping your feet firmly grounded, interlock your hands, your fingers, and raise your arms up and feel that stretch. Feel leaner, taller, your entire body stretched. And now you're going to slowly bend to the right. So you're turning sideways to the right. This is where it's called the swaying palm tree. So you're turning to the right, slowly come back to the center. So you're like a tall palm tree right now, but there is wind, so it is swaying from side to side. Now it's going to go to the other side. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bend to the left side. And relax. Bring your hands to the center. And slowly bring your hands down. There is another one you can do, which is also Tadasana, a modified version of that. Put your right hand over your left shoulder. Put your left arm behind your body like this, behind your back. And then keeping the shoulder width distance between your legs, breathe in. And as you breathe out, turn to the left. So you're turning your torso. Your upper body, you're turning to the left side and slowly face front. Drop your hands down, shake it off. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now put your left hand over your right shoulder. Your right arm goes behind your back. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly turn to the right side. So you're not just turning your neck, you're turning your entire upper body. Feel the stretch and relax. Bring your hands down and shake it off. Very good. So that was called palm tree pose. It's a different variation of palm tree. So this is one asana that one can do. The second one we will do is called the Kati Chakrasana. That's another powerful spinal twist. So again, bring both your arms to the front. Your hands are parallel to each other. And your gaze is parallel to your hands. It's looking at a focal point about 6 feet or 10 feet away from your body. So just stay there. Now breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly keeping your gaze parallel to your hands, you're going to turn and slowly point back. So turn both your hands back as far back as you can. And slowly in the same out breath, bring your hands to the front. Drop them down, catch your breath. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So bring both your hands to the front, breathe in the center. And as you breathe out, turn to the other side. And slowly bring your hands to the front. Let's do it one more time. Do it at your own pace. So again, turn to the right and then turn to the left at your own pace. Kati Chakra Asana. Standing spinal twist. It helps with digestion as well as stimulating pancreas. And when you finish your round, you can bring your hands down, shake it off, catch your breath. Now the last one we'll do standing is called Trikonasana. That is the triangle pose. So spread your legs about 3 feet apart. Spread your arms at the shoulder level, palms facing down. Turn your right foot to the right, so you look on the right side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to slowly bend down towards your right ankle with your right hand. If you need to bend your knee, you can do that. If you are comfortable keeping it straight, that is fine. Your left hand is pointing towards the ceiling. Now, if your hand doesn't reach your ankle, it reaches your knee, you stay there. You can also modify the posture to rest your right elbow on your right thigh while your left hand is pointing towards the ceiling. So you can do whatever is comfortable to you. Stay for a round of 3 to 5 breaths in a posture. To get the maximum benefit of the posture. And then slowly relax. Bring your hands to the shoulder level. Drop them down. Catch your breath. Very good. Now we'll do the same thing to the other side. This is how it massages our, when you're bending laterally, it massages our internal organs, liver, pancreas, spleen, gallbladder, intestines, colon. So again, let's do the same thing. Arms at the shoulder level, turn your left foot pointing to the left, look on the left side, breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly bend down to reach your left ankle with your left hand while your right hand is pointing towards the ceiling, and stay there. So again, for a round of 3 to 5 breaths, whatever is comfortable, you can bend your knee, you can rest your your left elbow on your left thigh, if that is more comfortable to you. And if you have cervical problems and you can't tilt your head up, just keep looking down or looking straight ahead, whatever is comfortable to you. So remember to always listen to the doctor within. Your body has a doctor within that tells you how far you can take a posture to. Bring your arms to the shoulder level, drop them down, turn your foot pointing front. Very good. So that was Trikonasana. So a triangle a day keeps the doctor away, as they say. So because it's really, you can feel it in your abdomen and all the abdominal organs there. Relax, shake it off. And although that's all of the standing postures for diabetes, let's incorporate balancing posture also. So the balancing is, because especially as we advance in age, we tend to lose our balance. So here you're going to keep both your feet firmly placed, then put your left foot forward, then raise your left heel up, and see if you can lift your leg up. Now, if you feel you're getting wobbly, you can quickly put your foot down for support. So stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring it down. Catch your breath. Now we'll do the same thing with the other leg. So bring the other leg forward. Raise your right heel up. And once you feel you're ready, you can lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So this is one way to incorporate balance also in your body. That's all the standing postures. Very good. Let's sit down. And as you sit down, you might need a cushion or a pillow. So if you have a pillow somewhere, you can quickly go and grab one. I'll just show you, or a bolster. So I have one here. So, either a bolster or a pillow, because sometimes we have a hard time sitting on the floor. And today you're going to sit on bending your legs. So see if you can sit like this. And if not, then you can quickly put a pillow either between your legs or underneath your legs. I have a bolster here too. So whatever helps, you can put that also in between the legs. It's very comfortable as you do that. Because the posture that we are going to do now is called Mandukasana. Frog pose is really powerful and recommended to people who have this condition called diabetes, because you apply pressure here in your abdominal organs and it massages and stimulates pancreas. So here what you're going to do, this is a posture in itself. This is called Vajrasana. So as you can see, you're just sitting like this. So your hips are in between between your feet. Here, they're sitting like this, right? So you can use a pillow, whatever is comfortable. Then, as you're sitting, this is called Vajrasana. You're sitting in this posture. Keep your spine upright and straight, hands resting on your thighs. And just take a deep breath in and an extended breath out. Catch your breath. And now we are getting ready to do the Mandukasana, frog pose, where we are going to bend forward. So to do that, you have to first get ready into the position. So the way you will do that is you're going to bring both your hands in front of you. Palms are facing down. And you're going to make a yogic fist. So first you bring them together, palms facing down, then make a yogic fist with your thumb inside. And now your knuckles are touching each other. So here are the two fists and your thumb is pointing towards your belly. Put your hands at your belly button. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to bend forward, pushing the belly in with your hands, and you're going to just bend down to reach the ground. You'll feel a lot of pressure in your belly as you do this. And now keep breathing. Keep breathing in and out. Let your out breath be longer than your in breath. And slowly come back up. And relax. Allow your belly to come out. So this is Mandukasana, frog pose. So if you're not comfortable sitting in Vajrasana, like I said earlier, you can use a pillow always. So use a pillow, and then you can do either in between your legs, or you can keep it and then put your legs on top of it, and then you can do this. So remember how to make. So you're going to bring your palms in front. Your palms are facing down. Make a yogic fist with your thumb inside, and then allow your knuckles to touch. Your fists are together, and your thumb of the fist is towards your belly. And then you're going to exhale and bend forward. And as you're bent forward, you keep breathing. Feel the pressure in your belly. And then slowly come back up. And straighten your back, shoulders rounded back, and relax. Okay, very good. So that was Mandukasana and Vajrasana. Vajrasana is called Thunderbolt pose. So now we are going to do some light exercises for our joints. And for that, you're going to stretch your legs in front of you. Put your hands behind. Keep your spine straight. And wiggle your toes. Move your toes. Feel that. Turn your toes. Breathe in. And point your toes towards the body. You're turning them towards the body, curling in. And breathe out, curling them out, pointing the toes away from the body. So breathe in towards the body and breathe out away from the body. Remember, we said breath, breathing word is very important. So you keep breathing, let your exhalation be longer than inhalation. Now point your toes towards the body. So now you're pushing the heels outward and your toes are pointing towards the body. You can do that. Yes. Keep your spine upright and straight. And now point your feet away from the body and feel that stretch in your legs and your ankle joint. And one more time. So these are excellent. This is called actually anti-rheumatic group of postures and movements. Abha Gupta, excellent for rheumatism, arthritis, high BP, heart, people with heart ailments, as well as joints issues. So even though we are working today, the focus is on diabetes, but you're also at the same time making sure all your joints are functioning well. So now do it in the opposite direction. This is ankle rotation. Move your feet. Relax. All right, now press your kneecaps down. Feel the tightness in your knees. Hold it tight and relax. Shake it off. Hold your right leg. Hold your right thigh and lift your right foot and straighten it up and down, up and down. Slowly you're relaxing your entire body. It's all about relaxation. And now roll it around very gently. So ligament by ligament and limbs by limbs, you're slowly relaxing your entire body. Now do it in the counterclockwise direction. Hold the knee still and just roll your foot around. You're working on the ankle rotation, ankle joint, and relax. Bring your leg down, and now we'll do the same thing with the other leg. So fold it, lift it, and stretch it. Do it a few times. So you are addressing your pelvic joint. At the same time, you're working on your knee joint. And now slowly roll it around. We have over 360 joints, and we are slowly, what we are doing here is addressing all the major joints in the body. Now hold the knee still and just work on the ankle rotation. And the other way around. And relax. So what it does, it is basically, it's like WD-40. You are spraying it in your joints, so that the synovial fluid begins to move and you have healthy joints. Okay, relax. And now fold your right leg and bring it over your left thigh and take the fingers of your left hand, put them in between the toes and shake, shake, shake. So your fingers are like toe spreaders. And gently move it, shake it. It is very good for varicose veins. So slowly roll it around, then do it in the opposite direction. It's a supported movement for the ankle joint. Okay, now relax and tap, tap, tap with both your hands all over your foot. And then press. And your entire foot, just slowly slide your hands all over your foot. You are activating the nerve endings, nerves that go to different parts of the body. So here, by stimulating them, you're also stimulating those internal organs. Then make a yogic fist with your thumb inside and slide your knuckles all over your foot. It may feel ticklish, that's okay. Tap, tap, tap gently with your knuckles all over your foot. So the toes and the 4 points, of your foot. And the arch, then the heel, and relax. Then bring it down and move your knee up towards the chest and down. So this is working on the pelvic joint. So initially you do this, and then later you will notice that you can even lift it up and you can even go up and down, up and down. So, but you start in stages. So in stages, impossible or seemingly impossible things become possible. Last round, and relax. Straighten your leg, come back to start position, shake it off, catch your breath, and let's get ready to do the other side. So fold it, bring it over your right thigh, take the fingers of your right hand, put them in between the toes of your left foot, and shake it. The cartilage is, unlike other tissues, it does not have its own blood supply. It relies on this fluid called synovial fluid, and that for nutrients. So the genius of joints is that the more we bend it, the more we move the joints, the more fluid then circulates. Roll it around, roll the foot around, and then do it in the counterclockwise direction. Okay, so slowly you are increasing the ability of your joints to move to greater ability, and then relax and tap, tap, tap with both your hands all over your foot, and then press each toe, big toe, little toe. This is the time to count your toes. Make sure you got all your 10 toes there. The tiny ones, the little ones, we forget about them. We don't even pay attention to all of them, unless you go for a pedicure, right? So this is our yogic pedicure time. Now press your foot, the sole, the balls of your foot, the arch, and the heel. Relax. Then make a yogic fist with your thumb inside and slide your knuckles all over your foot. It feels great. Feet are our foundation. If our foundation is happy, our foundation is strong, you will have a happy, beautiful day, right? Happy feet, happy us. Tap, tap, tap gently with your knuckles all over your foot. Great. bring your foot down, and now your right hand is on the left ankle, your left hand is under the left knee. Breathe in, bring the knee towards the chest, and breathe out away from the chest towards the ground. So just do it a few times at your own pace. And last round. Relax. That's it. Stretch your leg. Spine upright and straight. Shake it off. Catch your breath. Now we are going to do Chakki Chalanasana. This is one for digestion. Now remember, for pancreas we said 3 things. The second one was digestion. So this will help to improve digestion. So keeping your spine straight, interlace your fingers, keep your arms straight. Don't bend your elbow. Keep them straight. Breathe in. It's a circular motion, and lean back and breathe out as you move forward. So you are doing this, making this circle with your hands. The circle is parallel to the ground, and you're not bending your elbows, because if I sit here and just do like this, I'm not getting the maximum benefit of the posture. So it's like rowing a boat. So breathe in as you lean back and breathe out to front. Last round in this direction. And then we'll do counterclockwise in the opposite direction. Very good. Feel that stretch. Keep breathing. Breathe in as you lean back and breathe out as you move forward. Chakki Chalanasana, grinding wheelstone, a posture and relax. Shake it off, catch your breath. Very good. Now cross your legs. We are finished taking care of the lower half of the body. Now we bring our attention to the upper half of the body. So starting with our arms, stretch your arms and spread your fingers wide open like a starfish. You can see that. And then make a tight fist. Open and fold. Last round. Open and fold. Then raise your hand up, straight and down. This is flexion, extension, hyperextension. Working on the wrist joint. Now flip your hands and move your wrists around. Then do it in the opposite direction. Then open your hands and fold, touch your shoulders. So open and fold. Sideways. This is fun. Doesn't take too long to do these light exercises. Drop your elbows down and roll it around. We try to keep this session to an hour. So all of these sessions we are trying, like especially related to a specific health issue, to an hour. Okay, now slowly roll your elbows around in the opposite direction. And we might have doctor join us at the end to answer any medical questions if you have regarding diabetes or any other health issue. Last round. And relax. Shake it off. Catch your breath. This morning I did chair yoga and we did some other hand movements. So let's do that. So keep both your hands like parallel to each other. And then bring your right hand like at 90-degree angle. You know, the palm is facing down. Then make a yogic fist and punch your hand. Keep this straight and it's like a punch bag. You're punching. Do it 5-6 times and relax. Now do the same thing with the other side. So again, keep your left palm parallel to the ground, palm facing down, then make a fist and punch. Powerful. And relax. Then make a fist with your right hand and with your left hand, tap, tap, tap. Now do the same thing with the other hand. So make a fist with your right hand and tap, tap, tap. Relax. Now interlace your fingers and it's like, you know, the fingers are going in between and then massage. So it's in between the fingers. You will feel it. You can do it with your eyes closed. Do it with more awareness. And it feels wonderful. Relax and then clap. And when you clap, 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 make sure that these points in your palms, they touch each other. So the palms, the 4 points here, then your fingers are touching each other. So clap, clap. Relax. Very good. And now make a right fist with your left hand, and with your right hand, take your index finger and your thumb and move it around your left wrist, and you're just moving it around. Then do it the same thing with the other hand. Move it around and relax. Now bring the edges of your palms and tap, tap, tap. Feel that. Great. And now the base of your palm, the base of your hand, not the wrist, but right, at the base of the palm, try to bring them together. Feel that when you do it. Okay, very good. And now we will do Pavan Mukta Asana, the knee chest pose. So you're going to lie down, so turn sideways, and you're going to lie down on your back and just get ready for the next set of asanas that are geared for our gastrointestinal system and our digestive system. So bring your feet together, your toes are pointing upward. Both your arms are alongside the body, palms facing down. This is our start position. So let's do the knee chest pose, Pavan Mukta Asana. Fold both your legs, bringing your heels close to your hips. Then you're going to lift your legs, wrap your arms tightly around your legs. So hold your folded legs tightly. And feel the pressure in your belly as you're holding your legs tightly against the body. This is how you're massaging and stimulating your internal organs. Now, if you don't have any back problems, you can slowly lift your head up towards your knees. So you're all curled up like a ball. Then slowly bring your head down. Let go of your legs and relax. Now, if you find it difficult to do with 2 legs, you can always do it with 1 leg also. So let's do that as well. So fold just your right leg, then lift it and wrap your arms tightly around your right leg and feel that pressure on the right side of your abdomen. Hold it. If you want, you can even move your head towards your right knee. Then bring it down. Let go of your leg. Stretch it. Relax. Come back to start position. Now let's do the same thing with the left leg. So fold it. Lift it. Wrap your arms tightly around the shin of your left leg. Feel the pressure on the left side of your abdomen as you're holding it tight. And then see if you can you can lift your head up and try to bring your head towards your left knee. And relax. Straighten your leg, catch your breath. Very good. So that one is Pavan Mukta Asana. Another spinal twist that we can do is called Kati Chakrasana. That is also powerful for massaging your abdominal organs, and it also helps to stimulate the pancreas, and it also helps to alleviate any back problems. So what you're going to do, you're going to spread your arms at the shoulder level, and you're going to fold both your legs, bringing your heels close to your hips. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, drop both your knees to the right and turn your head to the left. And as you do that, you're going to feel the stretch on the lower part of your back, your lumbar area. And you'll also feel it on the left side of your abdomen, and relax. Bring your knees to the center and bring your head to the center. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, drop your knees to the left and turn your head to the right this time. And now you will feel that stretch more on the right side of your lower back. Your left leg is on the ground. Your right leg is sitting on top of your left leg. Your head is turned in the opposite direction, away from the knees. Feel that stretch. And relax. Bring your knees to the center and your head to the center. Straighten your legs and come back to start position. So that was Markatasana, also called Jathar Parivartanasana, or spinal twist. Now you're going to roll over gently on your belly. So now we are going to do the Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. This is geared to keep our spine healthy, our vertebral column healthy, and all the vertebrae healthy. So what you do is here, you're going to lie down on your belly. Now people who have high blood pressure or cardiovascular issues or heart problems, it's recommended they either skip it, or if you're doing anything in the prone position, then do it slowly, mindfully at the comfort level, at their own comfort level. So here, you can bring shoulder width distance between your legs, and your hands are next to your ears, palms facing down, your forehead resting on the mat. You're going to press the hands down as you're going to raise and lift your head, neck, chest up to your belly button. So you're like a cobra, like the snake, Bhujangasana. So it's called Bhujangasana. The hood of the cobra. So it's raised up, stay there, keep your fingers firmly placed and keep them apart. So try not to keep your fingers together, fingers of your hands together, right? So spread them like a starfish. Keep your elbows slightly bent. Don't straighten it all the way, because you want to diffuse that pressure. You don't want to hurt yourself, okay? And you'll feel the stretch extending from your cervical down to thoracic, down towards your tailbone. Stay there again for a round of 3 to 5 breaths. And then slowly come back. Now, initially, if you're not comfortable with that, you can even just do up to this. You can just keep your elbows and your hands down, so your forearms are on the mat, and then you just look straight ahead. That's good enough, and that is pretty good. You are slowly in stages, you're doing this posture, so you can do that way. And then slowly come down. And as you come down, you can turn kind of on your right side and fold your left leg, and your hands are sitting on one on top of the other, and let your face rest on your hand. So it's very relaxing. It's called the clapping fish posture, but it's also very good for relaxation. We talk about relaxation response. It's a powerful posture. Then you can do the same thing on the other side. So now you can do it on the left side of your body. So since I am facing the wall, I'll turn around. Very relaxing. Then you can sit up. And we are ready to do the pranayama, the breath work. But before that, we have to do one last posture, and that is called bhujang, that's called Yoga Mudra. Yoga Mudra is seated yogic posture. So the way you do that, you can relax your legs a bit. You can use a pillow to put underneath if that's more relaxing and helpful to you for support. And then you're going to take your hands behind and grab your wrists. So it's like, you know how you're just like doing like this. So your hands are behind. And you're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly bend towards the right side. Bringing your head down towards your right knee. Then slowly come back up. Breathe in the center. And breathe out to the left side. Slowly lift your head up. And now breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly you're going to move forward, down towards the ground. And relax. Again, it's okay if your head doesn't go all the way down. If it goes up to this point, you stay there. Then, as Dr. Sarkar always says, you know, in stages, impossible becomes possible. So in stages, everything in incremental movements, you know, and you will see your body is very pliable and it really responds when you provide this sustained regular practice. And you don't have to do yoga every day. You can do actually Zumba, you can go walking, hiking, jogging, swimming, whatever is comfortable, but keep moving. What you want is that movement. So now we will do pranayam. And for pranayam today again, like remember at the start I said for yoga therapy and diabetes, there are three things. So number one was of course the spinal and vertebral body manipulation, which we did during the whole session today. The second was improving your digestive functioning, which is what we did with the postures, and now we'll do it with the pranayam. And the third and the most important, stress management. So, which is working on the relaxation. So your entire routine is actually very relaxing. And you continue to allow your out breath to be longer than your in breath. That's a powerful way to detoxify the body and to relax. So sit, lean and tall, keep your spine straight, and hands at the on your lap. Or if you have a ball, you can scoot back for support and keep your spine upright and straight. Chin up. So chin is parallel, not too high, not too low. Okay, and we're going to do Kapalabhati pranayama. Kapalabhati is the forceful exhalation. So don't worry about inhalation. In breath happens by default. You do this forceful out breath. Okay. It's like something is stuck in your nostril, you're trying to blow it out, so you do. You're blowing out through the nose forcefully. Only part that moves is your belly. Belly goes in as you breathe out. We do it slowly, 1 per 5 seconds. And those who have had a surgery, it's recommended like recently in last 6 months, don't do it. And those who have high blood pressure or cardiovascular issues, do it slowly at your own pace. So this is Kapalbhati. You might need a tissue. I'm pointing to tissue. I have a tissue box there. So you know sometimes the mucus comes out of your nose when you do this. So how much should you do? You should do at least 3 to 5 minutes to start with, and then just work your way up. This is a powerful, powerful detoxifying pranayama. Here, what we are doing is activating the Jathar Agni. Jathar Agni is the digestive fire. So it's detoxifying, and you will notice that when you do it for like 5 minutes on a regular basis, after a few weeks, you will notice that whenever you do this, you feel hungry. It increases your appetite. It also helps in burning calories. So this is the Bhramari Pranayama. Now we'll just relax and do, this was Kapalbhati Pranayama. Now we'll do Bhramari Pranayama. So bring your hands to your forehead and gently close your eyelids. Put your middle finger over your eyelids, ring finger over your upper lip, and the little finger below your lower lip. So your fingers are all spread out. Your thumb is pointing towards your ears. So before you plug your ears, what we'll do, we'll take a deep breath in and make a humming sound like that of a bumblebee. So we'll do it only one time. So go ahead, breathe in. And as you breathe out, make that humming sound. Powerful and it's very relaxing and remember, anytime you notice there's too much chatter going on in your head, there's just a lot of disturbance, mental disturbance you are feeling, just do Bhramari Pranayama. It's immediately it will have that calming effect on the nervous system. You can also do deep breathing. Now you're going to turn sideways and just lie down on your mat and just totally relax, and we'll do Yoga Nidra. So here you're going to let there be distance between your legs and drop your feet down. Your feet are pointing outward and both your arms are alongside the body, palms facing up, and just scan your body mentally. We're going to do progressive relaxation starting from the feet up towards our head. So just feel your feet, take your attention to your feet, wiggle your toes, feel that movement, wiggle, wiggle, make sure your toes are there, your feet are there, feel that, and then curl them in, and then open your toes, push the balls of your feet outward, and relax. Press your kneecaps down, feel the tightness in both your legs, hold it tight, keep pressing it down, and relax, let go. Pull your glutes in, so you're pulling the hips in, feel the tightness in your pelvic floor, hold it tight, keep holding it, and let go. Arch your back off the mat. Then drop your back down and pull your belly in as if you're waiting to exhale and your belly button is trying to reach the spine. Pull it in, hold it, and relax. Now, clench your hands into tight yogic fists and press the hands down, press the elbows down, feel the tightness in both your arms, pushing the elbows down, hold it tight. Hold it and relax. Let go. Open your hands. Slowly move your shoulders towards your ears and then drop it down. And then gently just turn your head from side to side, right to left, left to right, and let it wobble. Scrunch your facial muscles, pull them all in towards the center of the face, as if you're frowning, making a face. Then relax your facial muscles, raise your eyebrows towards your hairline. Relax, open your mouth wide, dropping your lower jaw down, and relax. Curl your lips as if you're ready to whistle. Then stretch your lips from ear to ear, bringing a smile on your face. And you can slowly turn to your right side and just stay there for a few seconds. Now you feel totally relaxed. You may not even feel the heaviness of the body. You may not even feel your body. It's like you're floating in the air, just totally relaxed. So this is your Hawaii, this is your Bahamas. Don't need to go anywhere. You can be totally in a state of total relaxation wherever you are. And then you can slowly sit up and just stay with this sense of lightness. Notice the breath coming and going. And just like the breath comes and goes, feelings come and go, thoughts come and go, sensations come and go, observations come and go, anxieties come and go, worries come and go, projections come and go, memories come and go, regrets come and go. So all these feelings, sensations, images, thoughts, they come and go. There's something that's not coming and going, which is the presence. That is the awareness that remains as is. And this has always been there ever since we arrived on this planet. It has been there. So people come and go, events come and go, images, sensations, feelings come and go. But this presence remains. This presence is the screen of consciousness. It's like the backdrop. It is the stillness that is always there. The stillness between the thoughts, the stillness during the thoughts, the stillness after the thoughts, it's always there. And this emanates peace, love, joy. Anytime during the day, during the week, you notice that the chatter in the head is getting louder, the noise in the head is getting louder. Bring your attention to this space of stillness. And you will notice that you're not your thoughts because you can observe your thoughts. You're not your sensations because you can observe your sensations. You're not your feelings because you can observe your feelings. So anything you can observe, you can't be that. You are the observer, and these are the observed mental formations, thoughts, feelings, sensations, images, memories. And this is what yoga is all about. It's all about the journey within. And when we take care of the within, the outside falls in place. Everything falls in place. It's understanding who we are. So it's all about the connection with the self. So we'll end with this prayer that Sadhguru says, which is, there is one planet Earth and there is one me. I commit to make myself into a healthy and peaceful human being. Through every action of mine, I'll try to create an atmosphere of love and peace around me. I strive to break the limitations of who I am and take the whole world to be my home. I recognize the kinship of my life with all the other lives, and I understand the oneness of all there is. May all beings be happy. May all be free from illness. May all seek goodness. May no one suffer. Peace, peace, peace. Bring your hands together, rub your hands. Feel the warmth in your hands. Gently put them over your face. Massage your facial muscles, and slowly you can open your eyes so that your eyes can slowly become adjusted and acclimatized to the light around you. So rub your face, your cheeks, stimulate your blood circulation. Take your hands on your scalp. Do a gentle scalp massage. And remember, stay healthy, eat well, and eat smart, move smart, stay healthy, and stay relaxed. We'll see you next Sunday. Thank you. Namaste.